Here we are with the most magnificent. We're with Jodee and Jodee Peever. For those of you who don't know, Jodee Peever is the Kajabi Queen. Oh, she's part of the Kajabi community, the Kajabi Sisterhood, the Kajabi everything. And one of the things that we're talking about today, well, first off, for those of you who don't know what the heck Kajabi is an online platform that allows you to do your courses, your memberships, your mastermind, your landing pages, your email, your announcements, your videos, your payments, your everything. It is all inclusive, and I've tried tons of different platforms over my lifetime. I've been in business for almost 30 years. Tried them all. Kajabi is the first one where, boom, you actually can make money quickly. And I don't mean that it doesn't take effort, but it enables you to do things that you never imagined yourself doing. And it enables you to, within the first 20 days, you can book $1,000. That's the truth. Many power women here have done it, and I know you can do. You all know that you're at the Power Women Worldwide with Jodee Peever. Hi, Jodee.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you doing today?
I am fabulous, and happy birthday to us. This is our happy birthday time as Aries. You know, kick butt, rams. We don't see. Oh, look. We don't see. We're just rams that move on. See, this is my ram over here. We're just. I am a ram. I'm a flying ram, and so are you. So I'm excited that you're here. So one of the things that I'm excited about you're here, and Jodee's on with me every other Thursday. We're talking about Kajabi and how you can maximize Kajabi and how you can use some techniques so that it's easier for you to actually get things done. So Kajabi, Jodee, you have created something, and I've worked with you, so I know the power of your coding. But I really want you to just share with the people about why coding power exists and why it matters. Like, why should we care when we're talking about Kajabi?
So one of the beautiful things about Kajabi, and let me just say, not all programs let us do this. Not all platforms give us this ability, but Kajabi opens up the code to people like us so we can make little tweaks and adjustments and make Kajabi do exactly what it is that we want. Because the Kajabi team, there's like 90 amazing rock stars over in California in the Kajabi offices. They are focusing on some big work projects regarding the Kajabi platform. So they don't have the time really to do tiny little tweaks that we want them to do. Because, you know, those tweaks, 5 people might want them or 20 people might want them. The Kajabi team is doing big platform improvements that thousands and thousands of people want, or even millions of people are requesting. Okay, so I get to play like a pig in mud by doing little coding tweaks to make your Kajabi work exactly how you want it to, because the gorgeous Kajabi team give us access to the code so we can make some changes. So when you want something like your button a different color in assessments, or you want a quiz. I did a gorgeous quiz for Pegine last year. If you want to basically have a different layout for your product theme because it doesn't quite work the way that you need it to for your specific needs, the Kajabi team isn't in a position to make all of those different changes, but we are, and it's brilliant. And I love it. And it is my happy place doing coming up with ideas to start off with, and also implementing all the ideas of my club members. So Pegine can jump in the club and go, I need this. Can you do this? I'm like, yes, we'll get it done this month for you. Bosh, done. And I love it.
So wait a minute. For everybody watching, there is something pretty extraordinary that happened to Jodee in the last week that, you know, everybody, one of the things that Kajabi does is they don't let bullshit go through bullshit. So if you're making money, they're going to acknowledge you, but they see the numbers. So it's kind of a present stamp of approval. And last week, what did you receive from Kajabi?
I hit my $1 million threshold.
Yes. So Jodee is in the $1 million club, the $1 million club. And I just wanted to acknowledge you for that. I know that it's a family affair and that you've been really working joyously, intensely, right? So whenever I'm with you, it's not hard work, it's joyous work. And so I just wanted to acknowledge you and congratulate you on doing something that so many people dream of, but you actually implemented and did it through Kajabi, which is awesome. So for those of you that are watching, wondering, well, who's this Jodee Peever? Like, oh, la, la, la. She's probably one of those people that talks the talk, but doesn't actually do the work. Yes, she does. And she is there. So tell me why you decided to do the Unlock Club, because this is brand new. This is so new for you. And I want to just share what that looks like to people. So why did you do it?
Well, basically, for the last 5 years, we've been doing custom coding for clients on a regular basis. Whatever they need, any ideas I come up with, we code. But you know what? I wanted everyone to have this, because if I come up with an idea, the chances are other people in the Kajabi group also want that idea. They also want to have quizzes. They also want to have sliding testimonials. They also want to have a slideshow. They also want to have, a different kind of product template. So what we decided is instead of coding on an individual basis where it actually costs quite a bit of money because it's one-to-one work, instead, all the ideas and features that we come up with, we're going to put into the club. And it means that everyone gets our amazing coding expertise for a fraction of the cost. And if you're a member of the coding club, then all of our features and templates are half price. So it's really, really exciting. You get to have coding for a tiny, tiny amount of money.
Yeah. And what is, I'm trying to figure out, how do I stop the screen? Okay, there it is. What I do like about it, and I'm a member of the club, and is that Kajabi is so easy that even I can do it. And for those of you that know me, that's a pretty amazing statement, that even I can do it. So we had talked about the coding power. Can you talk about coding and product things? So let me just share from my perspective. So many of the product themes that are out there are generic, right? Everybody's looks similar, doesn't look uniquely yours. So how does coding help people affect the product themes? And can you talk about what specifically is, when you say product, what is that? And then what is themes?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got 3 areas in Kajabi where we use themes, if you like. And so there's the site theme, which covers things like your store page, your library, your blog. And we've got an unlocked site theme, which is launching next week, which is amazing. And we also have page themes. So I've launched loads of page themes with funky little features that you can simply upload the page theme into your Kajabi and you've got the feature. And then we've also got product themes, and these are for your courses, your memberships, where your content is, your portal content. So if somebody comes along, signs up for a course and they log in, what do they see? They see one of these product themes in which your content sits. So imagine a body with clothes on it. So your course is the body and my sexy product theme that's the wardrobe, that's the clothes. And what we realized was, yes, the Kajabi themes are great, but people want to make it their own. Mm-hmm. One of the fun things I did with the momentum theme, which is one of the default Kajabi themes, is I added 22 new color settings so that you can really dig deep, because the original Kajabi momentum only had a couple of color settings. And I was like, no, let's add loads. So we added 22 new color settings. Now that might seem like, well, that's not a feature. Okay, but you know what? It makes you create a product that really reflects your brand. And we want people to really love being in our product, really love being in our courses or our membership. So really making it a beautiful place is important, I think. But yeah. Sorry, go on.
No, and I think that the product theme, so for those of you that are trying to understand this, so the whole point of doing Kajabi is to have products, courses, memberships, mastermind groups, even events, and then house the content in a special space. But each one of us is unique and each one is different. And so over time, when you first start, you're just so happy to get it up. Trust me. you're just so happy to get things up, and you're so proud of yourself, and you're patting yourself on the back and you're going, oh, look what I did, look what I did. And then as you're moving on and you start building your business and things start happening, you start realizing I needed to represent more of my brand, more of my attitude, more of my pizzazz. And so the coding, like colors, enables you to be more you and give the sense of who you are to the world. Now, Jodee, I know that we can overwhelm people with too much. So I want to just take us back for a minute to give just a little bit awareness of, if you were going to redo your business over from the very beginning when you first come to Kajabi, what is the one thing that you would do over, and what you would advise those people who are just kind of putting their toes into Kajabi? What is the one thing you would suggest?
I think the key thing is understanding within Kajabi what your brand is going to look like. If you've got a position, for example, you just said, let's just get it out there, let's just get it live. And that is really, really key, that you don't have sort of perfectionist things slowing you down. But if you think to yourself, right, I'm putting myself out there, I'm publishing a website, it's my offering, it's my services, it's my membership, whatever it is that you do for your business. If you're putting that online, you are beginning an online presence, and that online presence is everywhere. You know what the internet's like these days, okay? So you want to make sure that you're putting something out there that not only attracts the best people into your website, but also repels the wrong people. So if you can create homepage, sales pages, and product pages that really, really reflect you and your energy, so that they're not just standard pages, they're not just default pages, they're actually energetic pages. Does that sound a bit woo-woo? But you know what I mean, don't you, Pegine? It's getting your energy and your personality into that website so that the wrong people go, this isn't for me. No, I'm off. And they go somewhere else, because that's what we want. And the right people go, oh my God, I love the energy of this. Yeah.
My gosh. So Business 101, I love you for saying that. And hell no, it's not woo-woo. It's exactly how you have to run a business. You know, the people are attracted to you, or the people are repelled, and you really want to repel. I love how you say this as a most positive way to repel people who aren't going to get you. Why would you waste your time with them? You don't need to argue with them. You don't need to deal with them. You don't need to be with them. Just repel them so that you can attract, oh my gosh, the best people in the whole wide world. And so that leads me to something, because it's critical about what we're doing to ensure that not only do they love us, not only do they love our services, but they actually click to check out. And I want to talk about the coding for checkout pages, about what is the challenge that you've seen, and what is the solution that you've offered?
Yeah, so checkout pages there's only a certain amount of coding that we have access to in checkout pages, because bear in mind, this is where your payment processor sits. So Kajabi has it a little bit more locked than the rest of the site, but that doesn't mean we can't play with it. So the code that we can access, we can move things around, and we can make the customer experience that little bit better. For example, on my checkout pages, if you look on a default Kajabi checkout page and you're on your mobile, you will see that the payment processor is at the top and all the blurb is underneath.
Yes, it's awful.
It's the wrong way around.
Yes.
So we have a special piece of code that flips it the other way around. That's a great example of a tiny bit of code. Nothing overwhelming, just a tiny bit of code that you paste into your Kajabi, and it just fixes that, switches it the other way around.
Okay, really, I love you all watching over here, and I'm a member of the Unlock Club. I haven't been able to get in. I haven't had the time to get into my Unlock Club, but I'm heading over fast to get that, because that is one of the most annoying things for me when everybody goes on mobile and I want to flip that. So after I'm getting off the phone with you, I'm going to my Unlock Club to get in, do what I need to do to find that code, to buy that code so I can apply that code. That's this is one of the things that I'm loving about being with Jodee. By the way, Jodee, I'm so glad that you're part of the Kajabi Sisterhood of Power Women Worldwide. So
Love
for
it.
those of you that are using Kajabi or that are considering Kajabi, want to play in Kajabi, join us on Facebook group. It's a free group for the Kajabi Sisterhood of Power Women Worldwide. We have Jodee on Thursdays at 10:30-ish, kind of, sort of. And we also meet for our, what I call Fumble, Fix, and Let's Flourish, 6:30 p.m. meeting where we just bring wine because we laugh as we try to figure out Kajabi together. And you could all join us at the Kajabi Facebook group, Kajabi Sisterhood. Now, if you're interested and, really want these tools and tips and these cheat codes, I'll call it that way, so that if maybe you're an experienced Kajabian, maybe you're new to Kajabi, but these codes can make a difference. Just when we were talking about the checkout pages, OMG, this is a gift. So do that. And also check out Jodee Peever's webpage, because Jodee has a very interesting perspective about Jodee hates email. She just does. And so she has a unique twist about how to engage people in her world, on her world. And so just check out Jodee Peevers. And one day I'll have her coming in to share her secret sauce of how she gets people involved without doing email. But for all of you watching, I really want you to give a round of applause to Jodee and high fives for having reached the $1 million mark last week. That's pretty extraordinary. I wish I had pom-poms to say, good Jodee, go Jodee, go Jodee, go Jodee. It's awesome. And for everybody who wonders who we are and why I do what I do, just go to powerwomenworldwide.com, powerwomenworldwide.com, where women are bold, brave, seen, heard, and paid well, because come on, girls, we just own it, own it, own it. Jodee, thank you so much for being here. For those watching on YouTube, thank Jodee. Check her out. And for all of you, this is Pegine, loving you so much. Take care.
Thanks, guys. Bye.